Last time on Real Estate Resource.
So as a seller, I want to set an expectation for you that you might not be getting from other sources. You see, when we start listing a house, what we do is we find the actual market value. When that happens, you can't be surprised that an appraisal comes in lower than what your offer was. And I'd buy that for $1. Today, we're going to talk about appraisals on the buyer side and why they are oh so important. Hey guys, Doug Collins here with Collins Real Estate Services at Reese Nichols, and today we're going to talk about the buying side of appraisals and why appraisals are so important for you as a buyer, because that is protecting you, making sure that you don't overpay for a home. In this crazy market, we are seeing a lot of competing offers. There's a lot of people coming in trying to buy the same house because there's no other house available. So you have to think of ways that you give you the upper hand to get a home. But you also have to remember that you want to still protect yourself, make sure that you don't overpay, just in case that if you ever go to sell that home within the next 5 or 10 years, you're not damaging your own equity and having to come to closing with money if the market tends to go down. What we're finding in a crazy market like this is that people are paying over appraised value to get their offer accepted. And the reason why this is not a good idea is because if you go in and pay $10,000, $20,000 more than what the home's worth, 5-10 years from now when you are going to sell, the market may have taken a turn and you might be way under in your home and having to bring money, even more money, to close your house in the long run. So when you find yourself in a multiple offer situation, a lot of times the one thing people are turning to is, hey, I can just pay over appraised value since I'm paying so much higher than the market value, and that would get a seller to accept my offer. You know, there's other ways to strengthen your offer than to overpay for your home. You could look at paying your own closing costs if you have concessions put in. You could maybe limit the amount of money a seller's going to have to pay through repair requests from defects of the house of your inspection. There's a lot of different ways that you can strengthen your offer and still be protected to make sure that you don't overpay and lose out in the long run. I'm gonna set an expectation for you as a buyer. If you're just starting this process or about to begin, right now in our market, you more than likely will lose your first few offers. It's happening to everyone, but good news is keep your protection. Don't overpay for a home. Let that other person get their equity damaged by doing so, and you will find that home for you, guaranteed. It all works out in the end. In my 22 years, it's always all worked out in the end. So guys, happy house hunting, and you know what? Happy Easter this weekend. Get to church, and I'll see you guys next time. Found one.